Thanks for clicking on the video and watching The Boy Wonder from Down Under. Today we're going to look at what I think about Suicide Squad. Minor spoilers, major spoilers I guess, because I'm just going to go all out and crazy, but in a nice little short video. You're watching Agenda Awesome. And we're back. So today I'm just going to as I said, I'm just going to give you my quick review on Suicide Squad, which I watched tonight. Overall, not a bad film. I think all the characters in the film were pretty good. The actors, I think, did a lot of the characters justice. Standouts, I guess, were, look, I'm going to throw Will Smith in there. I think he played Deadshot really well. I loved Katana. I think she was played excellent, and she could probably have her own movie. I would love to watch her in her own movie. She just didn't see much of her, but when I did, it just kept me wanting more. The Joker, Jared Leto done a pretty good spin on the Joker. A different type of Joker, very comic booky, but not comic booky, because I guess he's a very exaggerated Joker, which makes him comic booky, but not the Joker we're used to. But definitely a Joker I would like to see again in another Batman film. I think it was a take on the Joker that I'd be pretty keen on watching. Harley Quinn, I think she was done pretty well as well. She had some forced one-liners, which a lot of the characters did, which were a bit of hit and miss sometimes. But overall, she had that basic character of that, you know, that we all know from Harley Quinn, know of her from the comics. And I think Margot Robbie did a pretty good job there. Now the film, I'd probably give a 7 out of 10, I think. 6.5 to 7 out of 10. It was a pretty fair film. The motivation for what was happening to save the city was not probably. I loved Enchantress actually, especially at the start before she got her heart, that sort of wizardy, witchy look she had about her. But I wasn't a big fan of the villains they used for this. How it was her brother, and I just think maybe another type of villain could have been better. It was just my personal preference, I guess. But saying that, I think, it made me believe what they were fighting for, I guess. I didn't sort of sit there and think, oh, this is crap. These villains would never want to work with the government for this, even though they had no choice. But every villain had their own sort of motivation to sort of keep going, willingly or unwillingly. I really love the start of the flick, how when Amanda Waller would go over who she's got on this team she's building, and to go through a bit of a biography about them. I did miss Slipknot's one. I'm not sure if I blinked and missed it, or if it wasn't there. If it definitely wasn't there, I guess that makes sense as to why, because he got killed off straight away, so maybe they just didn't want to respect the character. It was weird him even being there, because he really didn't do much. I can understand if at least give the guy one fight scene with the group, and then we can kill him off because he goes rogue. I know they probably wanted to show off at least one of the villains getting detonated, but it was just really right at the very start. Let's get out of here with Boomerang. He sort of got the jump, and that was it. So yeah, don't know. That was a pretty buzzkill for that character. Cameos of Batman, I think, were pretty cool, especially taking down Deadshot. With the daughter getting in the way, I had to sort of cheese it up a little bit, but I did like that cameo there, and also the cameo he had with Harley Quinn. Ben Affleck's cameos, I think, as an overall, were pretty cool. Even at the end credit scene, again, had another little Justice League setup, like at the end of Batman and Superman. When he's talking to Wonder Woman. A quick cameo from The Flash when they were catching Captain Boomerang, because obviously Captain Boomerang is mainly a Flash villain. So 3-second cameo of him just zooming in and saying a couple of words, but a cool little cameo nonetheless. And basically, that's sort of my overall quick thoughts of the film. I didn't really want to make a long video. But overall, it was done well. I think I would watch it again. I wouldn't go to the cinemas again. I'm not really that type anyway. But I'll definitely probably buy the DVD and be interested in watching it again. Definitely a bunch of these characters I'd love to see in another Batman film, or another film that like maybe a cameo or two in the Justice League, if they can fit in somewhere. Of course, I assume Jared Leto's Joker would be in the next Batman film, definitely. I think they've probably built that up knowingly or unknowingly, but I think that's the way they're going to head, and I'm cool with that. But overall, even the ending, it was a pretty fair ending. I didn't sort of feel disappointed at the end of it. So yeah, I highly recommend you do watch it if you were thinking about it. It's definitely a fun film, very different to something that we haven't seen before, because we're used to seeing maybe a group of superheroes, but here's a group of villains getting together and saving the world, which is crazy. And I guess that's what comic book movies are all about. So I hope this review or thoughts kind of made sense. I just thought, unscripted totally, it was just a thought I had when I got home to maybe whack up a quick vlog about my thoughts on the film. Go watch it. I'd be interested to know your thoughts down below, and any characters that you thought did a good job or didn't do a good job. And I'll see you in the next video. This is Anthony. Talk soon.